And we are live. Let me make sure the audio is okay. And all right, we good to go. So, before I get into the live stream, guys, always remember nothing I say is financial advice. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, and this is all entertainment purposes only. We're doing pretty good on the channel right now. As you can see, we're at 8,000 subscribers, almost 8,100 subscribers. We're just going to be doing a quick market update. Again, the live streams are around 10 to 20 minutes long. I don't try to overstay my welcome in live streams. But if you were paying attention to the channel, right, you would see that we called a 2x recently on Sport.fun, which is my recent video a day ago. Only 33 views, which is funny. You know, it's okay. It's okay. But as you can see right here, we talked about Sport.fun. Increase the quality here so you can see that. We spoke about Sport.fun on the channel at 0.043 cent. We spoke about it a number of times in the past. And recently, it had a move to 8384 cents, right? And it made a very explosive move. As you could see from the recent video that I uploaded, you could see that, you know, we're having our own alt season in the crypto spaces community, right? We're having our own alt season because as you can see here, this is when we talked about it in the private. And now, as you could see, it made a move to that 0.84 cent right here in the private. You can see that. So we're having our own alt season, right? 33 views, that's okay. As long as my, you know, subscribers, private members are, you know, being successful and, you know, doing good at this space, making gains in this space, it's a win for me. It's a win for me, guys. So, we've talked about a number of different projects that I still think will be extremely successful. Bitcoin right now holding over 80K, which is what I was looking for. I want to see Bitcoin hold over 80K. I think that's fantastic that Bitcoin holds over 80K, guys. Personally, I'm I'm still not sure where we're gonna go, man. A lot of people are saying, you know, we have that next leg. It still feels 50-50 as far as sentiment, right? 50-50 is in like, a lot of people are saying we're gonna have a next leg down. Maybe we go up to 83 to 85K and then have a next leg down, but you can't keep moving the goalposts, right? You can't keep moving the goalposts, guys. So I'm personally in a spot where I have exposure to the market. And obviously, if I want to add more in another leg down, I could do so. But I have exposure, right? And I'm still trading this market, you know? We called the 2X recently, like not that long ago with Sport Fun, like I just said earlier. And we're still making gains in these market conditions, right? So imagine when the market gets bullish, like really bullish, right? So I'm still going to be a trader. I'm still going to be doing my best to find great, you know, altcoins, great projects that are undervalued, that have upside. And, you know, depending on what Bitcoin does, we're going to see, man, because a lot of people still expect that next leg down. I was personally looking for it to hold above 80K, and I called Bitcoin to 80K for a long time, right? In my Discord group, I talked about, you know, Bitcoin going to 80K, which would give me confidence. And since it's at 80K and holding above it, I have the confidence, right? So maybe we could see a move up to 190K to 100K. It'd be fantastic if that happens, right? That'd be great for altcoins. That'd be great for all the coins that you guys are bullish on. And as you could see, we're not even in greed right now. We're in neutral. So it's not even like, you know, as far as psychology goes, we're not even in a spot where like you could be like, oh man, the market feels kind of toppy. You know, the market feels like we should all take profits here. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that at all, right? Most people are missing out on massive gains because they don't want to trade the market. They're too scared, right? And all I'm doing right now is preparing my own psychology, trading these conditions. Because I'm preparing my own psychology for when it gets really bullish. I could be the best ever, right? That's my goal. My goal is to be the best crypto trader, right? The best crypto content creator, the best crypto trader. That's my goal. That's my passion, right? And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Also, you know, giving praise and glory to the Lord God Jesus on the channel and glorifying his name and thanking God for everything as well, so people could, turn to him and thank him for the blessings that we have with crypto, and just how much of a blessing this space is. A lot of people look at this space as the worst thing ever, and they look at it as a terrible thing, and oh, it sucks, etc. I look at it as a blessing, man. You just have to take it serious, and you just have to treat it like you would treat any other skill, right? If you're going to be a basketball player or a doctor, a lawyer, etc., you treat it like any other skill that you learn. You get better at it until you become the best, and then all of a sudden, you unlock everything that you want financially with this space. So I consider it as a blessing, in my opinion. That's just how I view it, right? So we're at neutral. So on a psychological perspective here in the fear and greed, you can see that we're at neutral right now. So it's not even like, oh, we should take profits. It's kind of toppy. Not yet. We're not even in greed right now, right? So we're still good, getting 2x moves in these kinds of market conditions. 40% moves. We talked about knock. We talked about other projects. Monad did a 2x recently, 2x for us. So let's take a look at some of these altcoins since I'm here right now. Let's take a look at Monad real quick. See, Monad, we talked about Monad at 1.7 cent. It's looking fantastic here. Look at how strong this is, right? It's probably going to go on to a new high. I'm going to do a long form update video for Monad very soon. But we talked about it at 1.718 cent, and look at that. It's up 2x from when we spoke about it, and eventually it's going to go to a new high, in my opinion. Look at how strong this chart is, right? We spoke about Banker. We're still bullish on Banker here at 33, 34 mil market cap. Still think Banker is going to crush it. I'm the asteroid, bro. I think asteroid is going to be a nice meme that's going to do very well. Also, 144 mil market cap. We talk about Avicii. These are the projects I've already covered. We talked about Seeker. Look at how strong Seeker is. Avicii at 10 mil market cap. You can see, multiples on Avicii. A lot of people aren't paying attention to that. We talked about Seeker here. This is on Coinbase. This is Solana's. Let me go to show you guys Seeker here because the chart looks fantastic. A lot of people aren't paying attention, but I am. This is Solana's mobile phone network, right? It's a mobile phone, right, for Solana, officially backed by the Solana Foundation and team, that is listed on Coinbase and Upbit and Bybit, which is all tier 1 exchanges, right? And the phone has a hardware wallet built in and also its own network built in. So you could build dApps on the Seeker Solana Mobile, right? It's right here, developers. Solana Mobile supports developers through hackathons, builder grants, and innovative dApps, infrastructure development, and growing the Web3 mobile ecosystem. I've never seen anything like that. And I was like, yo, this is so bullish. And this is why I said, if you could go the mile, and get 100,000 Seeker, that's going to be a good bet to make. It might be a bit pricey for a lot of people. $1,700 might be a lot of money. But even 10,000 Seeker for $170, because this thing could potentially do many multiples. If you believe in Solana's success, this is like the ultimate beta play to Solana. Forget the memes on Solana. This is one of the ultimate beta plays to Solana, in my opinion, because this thing could go extremely high. No, nothing is guaranteed, but that's another one there. We talked about OpenServe, massive AI gem on the channel. You see VVV right here this is a trending on base right now. VVV is officially a 10x that I talked about on the channel. If you don't believe me, you could just search here. Venice. Oh wait, hold on. Click the wrong thing. Let's go here. VVV, right? VVV, and you'll see so many videos from me. This is so many videos from Joven. So many videos from about Venice here, right? So many videos. So the one I made 4 months ago, it only got 51 views. 51 views. Wow. It is what it is, but I'm doing my best here. So as you can see, Venice here at $1.45. We spoke about it. Only got 51 views. And I was like, I did my research. I was like, AI and privacy. Because, Zcash and the privacy projects were doing extremely well. I was like, okay. So this project is an AI project that also incorporates privacy. That may be bullish. And it was listed on Coinbase. A lot of people forgot about it. It was bottomed out. And now from $1.45, as you can see on screen, it is now a 10x. And look at this chart, $16, right? And in my recent video that I made on it, I'll do an update video on it as well. I did say, you know, $20 is $20 realistic, and it looks like it's gonna hit 20. Now, could it go beyond that? It's at 1.3 billion FDV now, so maybe 3 to 5 billion FDV, maybe another, you know, 2x, 2 to 3x possible. It is from here. What's 2 to 3x on 1632? Let's say 3x, okay? $48 possible. But if you were paying attention, you're already up 10x, so you could de-risk. You could have already de-risked a long time ago because we did multiple updates on this. Could have already de-risked a long time ago, take your profits, etc. And because, you know, VVV is doing well, I think OpenServe is going to be a catch-up trade. If you missed Venice and VVV, this is another great AI project, infrastructure project that could do very well. As you can see, it's up 18% right now. I was going to do an update. I recently did do an update and said, you know, now's a good time to buy the dip here 3 days ago. As you could see, what day is this? And I'm currently recording this video on May 9th, 2026, okay? May 9th, 2026. This is May 6th, 2026. As you can see, OpenServe is at 1.5 cent here, as you could see. And I was like, yo, good time to probably DCA, buy the dip, right? Obviously, nothing guaranteed, nothing is financial advice, but as you can see, it's already up 18% now. And we speak about these things in the private Discord. And because it's at 15 mil market cap, you know, OpenServe here, Serve, could potentially, let's take a look here. OpenServe could potentially become you know, hit $1 per token. It could. Because it's 1 billion max supply. Look at the max supply and total supply. This could hit $1 per token, right? So again, this is another project where you could just, you know, I'm not trying to tell anybody to overinvest. Okay, I know like for example, 100,000 tokens might be out of a lot of people's budget because that's $1,900. But if you could get 10,000 OpenServe and then it goes to $1 billion market cap, you know, that's $1 per OpenServe, which is very possible. It is. I did my research. I see what they're building. You got 10,000 tokens and it goes to $1. There's potential. Do the math. 10,000 times 1 from $189, 190 bucks. You're gonna have to be patient, but I think it's possible, right? And we have a number of different projects that I talked about as well that are doing well, and we spoke about these on in the private on the Patreon. We already have 47 members, and it's only $5 a month to join that, guys. I'm telling you, I definitely recommend it because you're with you're with like-minded individuals that are navigating the space together. And I have a video unlisted, which is the next sector that I think will do extremely well. And we already talked about projects in that sector, right? And as you can see, I'm not bringing you a bunch of meme coins. The only meme coin I'm really talking about is CZ's dog and Asteroid. And even CZ's dog is holding up pretty good here, which is broccoli, right? Only 2 meme coins I really speak about on the channel. Not much. You can see broccoli right here is a Binance coin. Already laid out my thesis. Look at that. It's climbing up pretty well, right? You're gonna have to be patient, but it's still up from when we first talked about it at 50 mil market cap. Now it's at 18 mil market cap. It's not rocketing out of here, but it's not going to zero either. And as you can see from my previous drawings here, it's making higher lows, right? Those are the only 2 memes I really talked about on the channel, broccoli and Asteroid. That's it. I ain't see no other memes on my channel, right? Now, obviously, I'm not going to be the best and perfect because, for example, the AI agent projects I've spoken about, they're not doing as well. But this is why I say never overinvest, right? Manage your risk at all times. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. Let's see. Anybody in the chat speaking to me? Okay, we got Engi in the chat. We got Engi in the chat. We are millionaires. We are millionaires, Engi. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Quality over quantity, exactly. You're the best, but be careful. What do you mean be careful? Explain. We thank God. Yeah, thank God for everything. Thank the Lord God Jesus for everything. You're my top fan. Thank you so much, Engi. Hopefully, you could participate by, again, joining the Patreon, man. It's only $5 a month. It's very affordable. You see people on Twitch. Let's take a look at Twitch real quick, okay? Let's go to Twitch. Let's go to Twitch TV, right? A Twitch sub, you know, it just really supports the channel as well. A Twitch sub, as you could see, look at people like, you know, XQC and these gamers.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
You know, like XQC and these gamers. A Twitch sub is $5. That's why I made the Patreon available for $5. And they have tens of thousands of people subscribe to them for the Twitch sub of $5. As you can see right here, gift a sub, one gift sub here. You sign in, it's $5 for that, right? So that's why I made the Patreon $5, affordable to everybody. We have a nice private group that we speak about. We got 47 members in the Patreon, and like I said, we navigate the space together, and we're again doing our best to win in this space, because it's very difficult to be successful at crypto, right? It's very difficult. So the more you're I would always recommend to be surrounded by like-minded individuals. That way you're not navigating the space by yourself. Two heads are better than one, right? Iron sharpens iron. So definitely recommend joining the Patreon if you're tuning in, guys. But yeah, we've been crushing it, and we'll continue to crush it. And that's it. Like you said, Engi, quality over quantity, right? Quality over quantity. So that's what we're providing here. We have the robotics video next. So, and I'll also be working on updates for Monad, OpenServe, Venice as well, VVV, and what other project? One more project I said I would have made an update on. What was it? Oh, Lighter. Let me pull up Lighter real quick, because a lot of people are sleeping on Lighter. Lighter, I think, is gonna be do very well. Also, this is on Coinbase and OKX and Bybit, so it's on tier 1 exchanges, right? It's literally a perp dex, and I think this is Coinbase's answer to Hyperliquid. You see Hyperliquid? Where's Hyperliquid? Hyperliquid is in the top 10 at 11 billion market cap, okay? So perp dexes are very successful, but remember, Hyperliquid is its own company, and it has not, even if is it listed on Coinbase and Binance? It probably is. So it is listed on Coinbase here. It's not even on Binance, because Binance sees it as competition. You see that? Binance sees Hyperliquid as competition. So Lighter is basically similar to Hyperliquid as well, which is a decentralized perp dex platform. I'm bullish on this. It's because, you know, a lot of people aren't buying coin spot. What are they doing? They're trading leverage. You know, they're trading leverage. As you could see here, let's take a look. Bitcoin 50x leverage, Ethereum 50x leverage, Hyperliquid 20x leverage. That's what they're doing. They're not buying spot and holding, they're trading leverage. So Hyperliquid is the leader in that sector, you know, and rightfully so, right? It really innovated that, and you know, made it decentralized and you know, in my opinion, great for everyone to use. But there's nothing wrong with having, you know, alternatives or different options, right? Everybody might not like Hyperliquid and its UI and interface, right? So Lighter here could be like that sleeping giant. That could be a competitor and also a rival, right? So that's why I'm bullish on Lighter here, because it could be like, okay, I think this has, you know, some type of backing with you know, some top companies and venture capitalists as well. So it could be like again, like you know, a successful project through Coinbase as well, to give Coinbase, you know, a little bit more props and be like, whoa, I got Lighter on Coinbase. Because remember, Hyperliquid is at 11 billion market cap, and Lighter is at 1 billion FDV, right? So you could see a 5x move out of Lighter, 5x to 10x, in my opinion, which is great. That's a great move, 5x to 10x in these market conditions. Fantastic stuff, right? Engi said I will join for sure. Thank you so much, Engi. So is that it? Where we at right now? How long we are here for? 19 minutes. Okay, so quick live stream, just doing a quick update on the market. So for the people that are tuning in, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't give up. As you can see from the thumbnail, I said don't give up. Don't give up on crypto. It may seem tough, it may seem difficult, but don't give up, because guess what? If you keep going, you keep at it, you know, opportunity will present itself, and if you just do your best to be better every day, you will be successful at this space, man. I think nothing is better than this space when it comes to crypto. Nothing's better. It's so fantastic, especially when we get bullish. So don't give up on it. Don't be pessimistic. Don't be a negative Nancy or a doomer, right? Be delusionally optimistic that you will make it and you will be a millionaire. Do your affirmations daily. Say, I am a millionaire. I am financially free. I am blessed and highly favored. You know, I am living the life I dreamt about, right? Be positive. Don't give up, right? So, yeah, when it's great that Bitcoin is holding over 80K, and we're gonna, you know, monitor this as the days go by, and more content coming, right? More content on the way. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Really appreciate all the support. To get access to the private and exclusive content early, just go to my channel bio here, and the first link takes you to the Patreon right here in the channel bio. And again, we have 47 members. It's only $5 a month, and I provide so much value there. I really recommend it because I do my best to, you know, do my best to provide value for every single one of you guys. So thank you so much once again, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys.